Adam Graham, name ring a bell? No? Maybe the good folk of Scotland who follow the channel. What about Isla Bryson? Maybe that boom, ping, light bulb moment. I'm going to talk about Adam, not Isla. How do? Beautiful, beautiful day. So Adam, violent individual, looked like a thug, to be honest, bald head. Don't necessarily make you a thug. Tattoos on his face, again, don't make you a thug. Just a violent individual. Violence towards lasses. Took 2 lasses by force. We won't go into detail. Horrible, nasty, evil offence. These people aren't welcomed in prison, not liked for good reason. So he's caught, Adam. Now, somewhere between being caught and being in court, Adam decides he's Isla Bryson. Yeah, I believe the court manuscripts were changed from he to her and the like. The wife, God bless the wife. You know, we sometimes forget about these people. Hopefully she's been able to move on in life and distance herself from this person. Yeah, so suddenly it's all changed. Isla now. So the Scottish SNP, Nicola Sturgeon, caused a bit of a ruckus. Where should this person go? Lass's prison, lad's prison. Flip-flopping like a spawning salmon. You see, there's an umbrella, isn't there? Not your regular umbrella, or the golfer's umbrella, which is larger than a regular one. It's a massive umbrella. And if you step, and this is where the problem is for me, if you step under that umbrella, you become part of the team. And everyone in that team is going to die for you, scream and shout for you, and protest for you. They are. So Isla has stepped under that brolly, as do other people. I'll talk about my experiences with a similar person, both in private and public sector, towards the end. Now this brolly, like I said, is people who need to be stepping outside it. Yeah, because, and I have been there, donning a dress and some lipstick. I know what you're thinking. Rugby club, fancy dress. You know, all the lads turn up dressed as lasses. Yeah, every single time. I actually went out when I was a bouncer to the lead mill in Sheffield. Anyone remember the lead mill in Sheffield? As a lass, the whole hog, stockings, skirt, push-up bra, makeup, eyelashes, the lot. I've got to be honest, lads, lasses all over me, honestly. They won't leave me alone. But yeah, step under that brolly, become part of the team. Scream, shout and protest for you. But here's the thing, you see, donning a dress and putting on some lipstick doesn't make me a lass, does it? And there seems to be a whole group of people. Brian! A whole group of people who've disappeared off the planet. Transvestites. There's no transvestites anymore. See, for me, a lot of people, transvestites, lads in lipstick, makeup and dresses, have stepped under that brolly, so they're now protected. You see where I'm going with this? And then these people who've been forced out from under that brolly. Yeah, a lot of young people, and again, some see this as a swear word. Don't mention it. The devil's spawn. Detransitioners. Yeah, detransitioners. Young people who were sold a lie. Yeah, they were told they were somebody else, and the realization isn't. They weren't. Now, I have a friend, this isn't a disclaimer, I have a friend who is transitioning themselves, paying for it. Paying for their own transition. They're not interested in what anyone else thinks. They're not part of any group. It's what they feel they need to do. I have friends with kids who are transgender. Again, this isn't to offend. I'm talking about a group of individuals that has just got bigger and bigger. And some of them people that are now part of that group are the problem. So, violent individual, Adam, gets caught, violent offences against women, and then is sent to a female prison. Just common sense. It's common sense, isn't it? The other part of common sense is we can accommodate these people. It's a very small percentage. You just build a unit. You build a unit in Scotland. You don't have to build one just within a prison. Both prisons I worked at had small units where you could have housed these people and they could have had as normal life as possible with like-minded people. Like-minded people. There is some now in the prison system. It doesn't need to be a problem. So the violent individual I met in private sector prison and later at Strangeways prison, public sector, same person. Again, before court and prison, violent individual took numerous lasses by force, killed their own lass. Very, very violent. I saw the violence. This individual was kept in the healthcare part of the prison in the private sector. At Strangeways, on the VP wing, vulnerable prisoner wing. Someone transitioning, they're going to be vulnerable on that wing. Very comfortable on there and easy to accommodate. Court of Human Rights, birth certificate changed, got a move to a lass's prison. Was in segregation due to the violent nature of this individual. You cannot put someone amongst vulnerable lasses who's a violent individual and has shown and perpetrated violence towards lasses. A lot of lasses in prison are vulnerable. A lot come from sexual abuse backgrounds, trauma and the like. Very different to the male prison estate. Lots of self-harm, lots of vulnerable people, drug taking and the like. We need to do better on that front. There is some lasses who deserve the same conditions as male prisoners. There is some violent individuals and some nasty individuals, but the vast majority are vulnerable people. Incidentally, when this individual got to move to the lasses prison, they suddenly decided that they didn't need medication and they didn't want surgery. It's problematic. Special unit, house people, like-minded people together. It's common sense, isn't it? Ryan, come here, kid. Come here. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Oh. Sit down, kid. Sit down. Let's give you a treat. Come on. What's that in your eye? Come on, let's get rid of that. Listen, guys, shoulder to shoulder. Need to stand together. God bless you all. Again, I'm not a religious person. It's a sentiment, and I mean it. We do need to stand together. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. Brian, anything to say? Anything to say, kid? Have you anything to say? Eh? Eh? Oh, dearie me. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here, beautiful. Eh? He is loved. I'll sit there. I know.